Welcome back, Matt here. I'm a part-time reseller who resells about 10 hours a week. I list my items on eBay, then I use Vendoo to cross-list those items on Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and whatnot as well. I got 10 orders going out from the weekend from those platforms. Let's see what's sold.
Flip you.
And I'm an everything seller. I try to find the best items I can find for the highest dollar, but I have no problem selling low dollar items. First item from Depop is this Callaway golf hat, and it sold for $11. And the second item is this pair of Abercrombie jeans that kind of have an acid wash look to them. These are a 90 straight ultra high rise women's size 31, and these sold for $18. And the next platform is Poshmark. I have 3 orders. First is a pair of Levi's 501s, a men's 35 by 32, and they sold for $15. Next order is a bundle, 2 pairs of pants. First pair is this pair of Empire jeans. They have like a checkered pattern on the sides. And this pair of American Eagle jogger sweats. I had these listed for $15 a piece, but somebody made a bundle of the 2 items and sent me an offer of $27, and I took it. And then the last item is this pair of shorts. These are Mountain Hardwear shorts, stained up with paint and distressed a bit. Not the best pickup. These only sold for $8. And then on Whatnot, I just do static sales. The first item I sold is this Diamond Supply shirt. It's a men's large, I believe. Yeah, men's size large. This sold for $7.50. Then 2 coffee mugs from a set of dishes that we bought years ago. We bought like 4 or 5 sets of them. And I've just been selling the coffee mugs. I sell about 1 a year, 1 2-pack a year. And these sold for $10. And then on eBay, I have 3 orders. First is a pair of old FootJoy golf cleats. These did not do well. These only sold for $9. I think I maybe found a few pair of good FootJoy, so then I just started grabbing anything FootJoy. But these are older. They're pretty beat up. Not the best pickup. And then I sold this Grunt style hoodie. Grunt style shirts and hoodies can do okay. They sell often, not for a lot of money, $10 to $15. This sold for $15. And then these pair of Nike SB slip-ons. These are the Janowskis, I believe. These are a men's size 13. Yeah, these are a size 13. Sold for $35. And as of today, my eBay store is back above standard, so hopefully that'll help some sales. But that is it for today. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I break down all my sales to see how much I really made. Right now, my average cost of goods is $1.98 per item. And maybe I may need to update it. It's probably, I think it's closer, a little bit above $2 per item. But that is it for today. Come back in a few days. And we are back again. It's been a good couple days. My days are a little messed up. Normally, I pack orders Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. That way I can drop them off Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sunday was Easter. We did Easter at our house. We were busy, so I didn't do anything that day. And then I took Monday and Tuesday off. So I ended up packing orders Monday, and now today's Wednesday. But I did get a little bit more done. I had a bunch of boxes and bins and stuff right here, but I put up 2 more shelves to get everything up here, so now it's looking nice and clean. I got all my orders right there that I pulled for today, but it's getting clean. So today is Wednesday. These will all be dropped off Thursday morning. If I do sell something Thursday that I'm going to ship for Friday morning, I'll add that to this video. If not, this is my week, but I have 18 orders going out today. Let's check out what's sold. First up is eBay. I have 7 orders going out. Again, now my eBay store is above standard or whatever it is. So hopefully that helps. I'm also running a sale, 25% off sale. I think everything $20 and up, $25 and up, something, I don't know. Just to get things moving. But the first item is under that mark. It is just an Old Navy active tank top thing. I think this was my wife's. It sold for $8. Next is this pair of Duluth trading shorts. These are a men's $36. The Flex Fire Hose. These sold for $12. Next is this hat. It's a Territory Runco. Trail running goods. It's just a running hat. Trail running's getting popular. Didn't know what this brand was, but I figured somebody would buy it. Sold for $13. Next is this pair of Dickies. It's the double knee, kind of mechanic style pants. These are a men's 32 by 32. They sold for $15 on sale. This lot of 3 Giorgio Armani ties sold for $16.87, I believe, on sale. This pair of women's American Eagle stovepipe pants. I believe that just means they're kind of wide, straight leg. These ones have the cuff at the bottom. These are a woman's size 6 regular. And these also sold for $16.78. 87, 64, something like that. Now the next item is one of those items that you buy because it looks cool. There's not really any actual sold comps for it because this is a handmade vest. There's no size. There's no. It says maybe it says 40. I don't know. Is there something kind of faintly written in there? Is that a 4 and a 0? 4? I don't know. There's some studs like missing. I don't know if you can see. There's like some extra holes in there, things like that. Just a fringe leather vest. I thought it was kind of cool. I think I had it listed for like 40 or 50. Slowly lowered it. Got an offer of $20, so I took it. Next up is Whatnot, and it's funny. I have everything laid out. I just realized that I sold something on every platform. It's pretty cool. Cross list. First on Whatnot is this Billie Eilish custom record. It's not a Billie Eilish record. It's just a random one I had. And my old job, they have laser engravers and things like that. And every once in a while I go in there with a weird project I want to do. And this time I was into cutting out images on vinyl records and framing them. In my garage I have a Wu-Tang one up on the wall. That's one I also did. This sold for $18. I've had it forever. I think I have a box somewhere with like other random cutouts of like Tupac and Biggie and just all kinds of random images that I found. So I don't know. Is it? Yeah, maybe trademark images. I don't know. But I probably paid $1 for the record and I don't know, $5 for the frame. I don't even know. It's been years. I've had this stuff for years. Every once in a while I get into a kick of like creating something. Like I had Etsy for a while and I would design pins and shirts and like heat transfers for shirts and all kinds of different stuff. I got boxes full of shirts and crap, right? Like just stuff. I get like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this company or do whatever, and then it just kind of goes by the wayside. And then I circle back around to it and end up doing something with the stuff. Anyways, they're sold for $18. I think it's supposed to be like somebody like. That's so stupid. I think that's what it's like. The shoulders shrugged up. I'm just listening to music. Next is this pair of women's Ariat jeans. These are the real denim size 26S mid-rise boot. And they sold for $24. And this is something to look out for. I guess that's their logo. This is a BTS hoodie, which is a like Korean boy band. I think it says BTS on the string. I think this is like a tour hoodie. I don't know. Anyways, band hoodie, tour hoodie, whatever it is. This sold for $40. And I got 3 items that sold on Poshmark. First is this Perry Ellis fedora hat, sold for $15. Next is this pair of Frankie B women's jeans. These are a woman's size 4. These sold for $24 the day of or the day after I listed them. Pretty good brand. Next is a pair of Ultra trail running shoes. Again, trail running is getting popular. These are the Lone Peak 4. It's a good brand of running shoes. These sold for $28. And I have one order from Macari, and it is this pair of Carhartt boots, new in the box. I actually got these for free because my work, every year they gave us a $150 voucher to buy a new pair of work boots. I work in the quality department now, so I'm not on the floor as much, so I wear my own shoes most of the time. So was I supposed to do that? I don't know. But so I bought these. So these are brand new. I just got them. $150 boots, but sold them. Somebody got a good deal for $68. I got 5 orders going out from Depop. First is this pair of Oscar de la Renta sunglasses, sold for $13. This pair of Olukais. These are the Kama Aina. Nailed it. What size are these? Men's 10.5. Sold for $15. This pair of Athleta cargo long shorts sold for $16. These are a woman's size something 4. Woman's size 4. This vintage Nike ACG long sleeve shirt. This is a men's size medium. Made in USA. I don't know. Let's see. This tag is torn. Made in USA. Probably had this at least 6 months though, but I figured somebody would want it. It just takes the right buyer. Sold for $21. And this pair of DVS skate shoes sold for $48. They don't have any insoles. They got 2 pairs of laces for whatever reason, because it looks cool. These are what are these? These are the DVS moniker, and on the inside it has a little secret stash pocket, so you don't forget your house key or you have exact change for the bus, things like that. So that's it for today. If I don't have any more sales for the week, I'm going to cut to the breakdown. If not, we'll be right back here when I come back, and you won't even know the difference. Could be the same day. I could be lying about all this. All right, well, it's Thursday, and I had 2 orders come in. I had one from eBay and one from Macari. First from eBay is this Cartman South Park Respect My Authority. I believe it's like from 2011. Yeah, 2011. It's got a cool South Park tag. And it's a big shirt. It is a 3XL tee. Nice big shirt. And this sold for $11. And then this Lamar Odom 1999 Stadium Club PSA 10 sold for $18. I actually had one more order on Poshmark that I had to cancel because I must have already sold it. When I first started doing Vendu, I accidentally delisted and relisted a few times through eBay, so that messed up some of the links, and I thought I had them fixed, but I think I'm still working through some of that. I think this year is going to be expanding my inventory and then kind of working through the bugs of Vendu. When I say bugs, I mean me learning how to use Vendu correctly. It has a lot of good features. I need to learn how to optimize that and then learn a little bit more of each platform. You know, I might get a Posher VA, things like that. Like I share my store, my closet, when I'm at work. I don't do it every day. A lot of times I forget, but I'm just making sales just by listing things and not doing anything for the most part. But I need to optimize those and learn more about Macari. Macari's been real slow. So let me know down below, what platforms do you sell on? Do you cross-list everywhere? Do you cross-list and do it on your own? So when you sell something, you have to go delist it, which I couldn't do that. It's too much work. But if you do that, that's awesome. Now let's break down these sales and see how much I've really made for the week. So that was a $600 week, which is really, really good for me. Take away 15% for site fees, which is $90. That gives me $510. Take away another 15% to put aside for taxes, which is $76.50. That gives me $433.50. My average buy cost is $1.94. Let's call it $2 per item. It was 30 sales, so let's take off $60 for the cost of goods, and that puts $373.50 in my pocket for, again, $60 worth of inventory. Pretty dang good. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.